All right, guys, back at the track with Chip. It is a really nice day out, but it is super hot. So got the car out here, got some ice in it for the first time I think ever, and we'll see what it does. One of them straight pipe Infinities. Them are loud. But got the new shocks on, newish tires, new for me, and the two-step to try for the first time. So hopefully with all that stuff, we can get a good A to B hit off the trailer and get to ripping, because I am freaking pumped to see what this thing can do. I think we might be right on the cusp of nines. I really want to see a 9-second pass before we switch to ethanol, or at least before we add ethanol. It would be kind of a good idea for me to just put like a meth injection, like a methanol injection or an ethanol injection. That would be probably a good idea, I think, for this car. And we could just put like a little tank under it or something in the engine bay that just when it's like wide open throttle sprays ethanol, so that we can up the timing. Or I can just do a flex fuel, keep it a little simpler, but some ideas that I'm having. Not sure why I rambled about that right now, but it's one of my thoughts. So we'll see what this thing can do. So there's one thing in this shop that always rings true, and I figured we'd put it on a shirt because I know all of us deal with this. So this new shirt, untested, over budget, and out of time. We can all relate to that. All of my cars can relate to that. Bronte knows the deal. Over budget, out of time. It's just the normal racing and car guy thing. We wait till the last minute to test. We always go over budget, and there is not enough time in the day. So hope you guys check this out. I'm really pumped about it. I love the colors. Get them now. They will ship out in the next 2 weeks from this video. So hop on the website, order them now. We'll get them rolling as quick as we can. Huge thank you to you guys for all the support, watching the videos, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. Let's watch Chip go down the track now. I'm out here too with my buddy Matt, Turtle Miata. He's trying for on the cusp of a 7-second pass. He's pretty close to it. He's been like an 820 in this Miata, which is pretty wild. Still IRS, street car. He did all the drag and drives with it, pretty much every drag and drive. So, this car's awesome. Loves big burnouts. Pretty sure 819 is his fastest. That's really cool. Off the trailer, PB. The track prep's not like insane right now. They haven't touched it in a while because they're testing tonight, but super awesome. So that's cool. Now we're gonna go make a hit, see what this thing can do.
All right, Coop's first hit for the day. Harder that time. 10.6 at 122.
Slowed it down.
What?
I went slow.
I know. Were you like a little surprised at how it left harder?
It felt like it left harder, but the 60 foot was about the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it looked like it
definitely
felt like it picked up like a tire.
I think
almost.
it did, yeah.
I mean, it left good RPM wise. I think it needs just a little more.
Yeah, why do you think it went slower?
I forgot to turn on the intercooler. That never helps. This car is a lot more...
you need to turn on the intercooler?
Yeah, this car is a lot more sensitive to that, I believe.
Gotcha.
That's probably why the mile an hour was so bad.
Yeah.
AT, I can like you know, blame other things on, like it not going fast at the 60 foot, but mile an hour usually just means it's down on power.
Gotcha.
So,
All right.
the two-step worked great though.
Yeah, it did definitely leave better like
Yeah.
that. Were you giving a thumbs up? Oh.
There you go.
I was like,
Myself, future Cooper.
yeah.
He's a cool guy. He's sitting there right now, slaving away editing this in the nice air-conditioned office. You know, on his laptop, watching YouTube videos while he edits. And I'm over here working away.
I don't think anyone can hear you, probably.
I can hear me.
Think you qualified for this?
Somebody is here. So, I am just raising the leave RPM up from where was that? I started with 3,000 RPM, and now I'm gonna go to, I think I'm just gonna make a big swing here and go to 4,500, which is pretty big. It's gonna be rowdy.
Do you not want to try like 3,500?
You know, I think we need to find if it's not gonna work and then back down instead of keep going up.
Okay.
There's the two ways to find your tune-up. You either overshoot it and you work down, or you undershoot it and you work up.
Okay.
So maybe if I make a broad range of, it'll work between 3,000 and 4,500. I just have to find the median.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of go here and I go like this, 4,500. Go like that, and then you hit send to ECU.
Nice. Your
And-
screen's like bugging out on my screen.
Yeah, it does that. Now it should work.
Alright, let's go try it. Alright, Coop, second hit. Oh, I don't know what his time was. Dang, we'll have to see when he comes back.
Okay, so it took 4,500 RPM off the line pretty well. 5,000? Or should we bump it up a little bit? I mean, 5,000 does sound pretty cool, I'll be honest. The alternator stopped charging there for a brief second, and I kind of lifted just a little bit, so the 60 foot probably suffered. I lifted before the 60 foot, but it was a 149.60, so we're getting better. 1039 at 130, so it's definitely working a lot better. Shocks, tires, trans brake, all things we needed for sure. And we got them now, so let this thing cool off a little bit. I want to see if it pulled the wheels. I was reaching for a visor. I don't have a visor.
What was your time? I couldn't see.
It was 1039,
Nice.
but I kind of lifted at the 60 foot because the wheels felt like they were coming up.
I don't think it did.
It felt like it. But it took that hit pretty well.
Yeah, no, it did.
I almost go up more in RPM.
On a higher RPM, yeah.
We're getting pretty high in RPM now. All right, let it cool off a little bit. I'm gonna look at some logs or something. I don't know. I'll do
Okay.
something.
What was the mile per hour?
130.
Okay, a little
Yeah,
faster.
so a lot faster.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Good.
For just an intercooler.
Yeah. Good.
Alright, so I added 500 more RPM to the leave. Let's see if it can take it. Let's hope. I'm really hopeful that it'll take this hit.
At 131.
At 5,000 RPM, it might be able to leave at 5,500. Pretty spicy. Thank you. 1027. We're getting a little faster. Getting a little faster. 1027 at 131. Not bad. Not bad. 145 60 foot. It's just so slow out of the hole. It just needs more power. Needs more power. E85 or nitrous. The nitrous would be cool. Nitrous on like a standalone fuel system where it can spray like methanol or ethanol when it sprays nitrous would be the goal. My headlights aren't on because I lost my little headlight knob, so that's pretty cool. That brand new one I got, well, I got it from the junkyard. It wasn't brand new.
Right on up the trailer. Was that the best pass?
Yeah.
Nice.
1020.
Yeah.
We're chopping away at it.
What?
We're chopping away at
I
it.
know.
That was legit.
Yeah. Good
That
job.
felt spicy too.
Yeah, it did leave pretty hard.
Yeah, that felt good.
Job.
Super pumped about that. It didn't blow up. It's not broken. I feel pretty good about that.
Good.
So 1020s. We'll have to just leave it here for now. It just needs more power. It needs nitrous. It definitely needs ethanol. I need to make it faster.
You're still on pump gas?
Yeah, it's just like right out of the pump, 93.
Yeah.
Super simple. All right, guys, before I unloaded the car here, I wanted to talk about it real quick. So obviously you guys saw in that video, it was flexing and twisting so much. There's no subframe connectors. You guys know me. It took me 2 years to put them on the Camaro. I just put them on. I've never actually made it past with them. Car's always left pretty straight. I would attest more of that probably to the anti-roll bar and the stiffness of the cage than not having subframe connectors. Whatever, that's a whole different discussion. But this car obviously doesn't have them. I've been looking into them for this car, but not really a huge priority. I'd rather add an anti-roll bar and finish the rear suspension off before I do subframe connectors, and then I'd rather add more cage instead of subframe connectors because, in my opinion, the correctly done cage can make up for the lack of subframe connectors, and you don't add the weight there. But, you know, if you plan for your cage to also be your subframe connectors in a way, you can get away without them. So, kind of haphazardly put this thing on the trailer last night. Yeah, she was pretty close, but definitely needs something back there. The twist is kind of fun though. It's not a long-lasting good idea to let it just keep twisting like that, but it is pretty fun. And then lastly, I noticed it was leaking stuff, and it's actually the fuel tank leaking. So that's fun. On a hard launch, like you guys saw, a couple hard launches, the fuel tank would leak. So I gotta drop the tank, see where it's leaking. It's obviously leaking from the top when it sloshes back and hits the fuel sending unit or whatever. The there's like 3 things up top, so I'm pretty sure it's hitting that, and it just needs to be resealed. But I guess that's what it is, you know. You find your next problem and you fix your problem. Not ideal, of course, to have 93 leaking out onto the track, but you know, sometimes that happens. Yeah, but I'm gonna get it fixed before next time. So that's where we're at. So now time to unload this thing, go do some editing, and that's about it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys do some car stuff, go racing, go to Cars and Coffee, go do something with your car or with cars in general, go to a car meet, whatever, go to the drag strip, something like that. Do something with cars. It'll make you feel better. It'll make you happy, because cars are freaking awesome. So that'll do it, guys. Thank you for watching. Keep it saucy. I'll see you next time. Oh, and guys, don't forget to check out the website. We got a brand new shirt up, and this one is freaking awesome.